Greetings and welcome to this edition of
Positronic Hypersonic.
Positronic hypersonic.
Positronic Hypersonic.
I'm Barry P. Cook, and I'm here to do a live trailer reaction for you to the new trailer that just dropped for Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3. So let's check it out.
We want to give audiences a reflection of
Okay.
their own world.
Sounds like you're
through
gonna do.
the lens of
Whoa.
fantasy. You know, science
Oh.
fiction. All of that with weekly space adventures.
Okay, that's interesting.
Our reality has been changed.
What?
See it? I don't
Holodeck?
believe it.
Exciting, isn't it?
Whoa.
Good morning.
Good morning, bye.
What? Patton Oswalt?
Your
Okay.
host is dead, and one of
What is going on?
I got you just in
Analog.
time. We're going to wire the Enterprise.
Wire it.
Hello?
It's
What?
Port thruster standing by.
Okay.
Do you realize how rare
Scotty.
a show like this is?
Indeed.
What was that? Oh, Klingons. Oh, stuff. Oh, Gorn. Oh, shooties. Oh, that's a battle. Okay. Well. Look.
You know,
Oh,
Mr. Scott, we make a pretty good team.
okay. Yeah, there was a lot there. I think I need to watch that again before I can really talk about it. Maybe 2 more times. I'll be right back. Okay, so I watched that a couple more times, and I'm glad I did because there were some moments I needed to freeze frame to really see, what I was seeing. And wow, there's a lot of stuff in there. So the first thing I want to talk about is how it looks like they've cast Rhys Darby as a character that looks a lot like Trelane from the original series. And maybe he's like a fellow whatever Trelane is in terms of species. There's speculation, of course, that Trelane was a Q, so I don't know if they're going to bring that in, but it looks like he's playing Trelane or a character like Trelane, so that would be interesting. He's a good actor. I like him. Then they showed Spock getting it on with someone, and it's a blonde woman, but it didn't seem like it was Christine. I looked a little more closely at her in profile, and it doesn't look like Christine, so what's going on? Didn't they say at the end of the musical episode that he was going to be less emotional going forward and more like the Spock, we know? I seem to remember that, yet now they're not doing that. They showed some Klingons, or a Klingon, which is interesting because they always show the ridged-headed Klingons. They've never shown the flat-headed ones on this show, which is weird, but okay. Obviously, the Gorn are going to be back, which, they may as well because they've already screwed the pooch on that, where everybody knew about the Gorn 7 years later, except Kirk for some reason. Just everybody around him knew about it. Speaking of Kirk, what's going on there? They showed him talking to Scotty, which is cool, but then they showed him in what seems like a holodeck mission where he's playing some kind of captain in some kind of fleet, but not Starfleet. And it had a very sort of like 1965 Star Trek original series look, like Mission to Rigel 7 kind of look. Very strange. But we'll see what's going on there. And then they had some other stuff that's obviously taking place on a holodeck because they show the holodeck grid. And it's like a murder mystery deal, which, I'm all for. I think that's fine. We saw that stuff all the time on Next Gen. But why do they have to use a holodeck? There were no holodecks during that era. Even the animated series, which shows some kind of holodeck technology, takes place after Kirk's 5-year mission. So why are they... It's so crazy because, on the original series, when they did episodes where stuff happened that's similar to stuff we saw in holodeck episodes of Next Gen, they were always on a planet. Like when they run into those robots that are made to look like the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland and Kirk's rival from Starfleet Academy, they're on a planet where those robots were made. And when they did an episode that was shore leave, when they did an episode called A Piece of the Action, where Kirk and company run into people who were emulating a book about 1930s Earth gangsters from America, they're on a planet when they run into them because the writers hadn't conceived of a holodeck. If they had, then they would have written those episodes on a holodeck instead of on a planet. So why did they not do a similar thing here? Why do they have to use the holodeck? It's even in the frickin' cage, The cage, the very beginning, it's not a holodeck that causes the people to believe they're in different scenarios, right? It's a mind trick on behalf of the Telosians. So why didn't they do something similar? Why did they have to invoke the holodeck? It just grates on my nerves. It really does. But I'm in it to win it. I'm gonna watch and I'm gonna do breakdown and review videos for all 10 episodes. I like the one thing they showed where they had to wire the Enterprise for telephones. I'm guessing something goes wrong with this ship, communications, the ship-wide communications, so they have to use telephones, which is cool. It's going to be cool to see them adapt to that scenario. Where they got all the phones, I don't know because the replicators weren't a thing per se. They had a food processor, so we're gonna have to see about that. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it, and I'll be here to do review videos once each episode airs. For now, I'm gonna get out of here, but I'll be back with another video soon. Until I return, I wish you peace and long life.